Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I'm, of course, Hickory the Drunken Underwhelming, and welcome back to Hickory Reacts today on the channel. Sooner than I expected, we're back to some Samson. That's right, we got Sincerely a Taxpayer. The mullet man is back to deliver some truth and bars, and I am stoked because, yeah, it said to be continued at the end of the last one, and I was like, okay, it'll be another month, and then no, it was like a week and a half, so I might be a little tardy to the party, but I'm here. Let's get it. I love how he always uses like silky, jazzy beats.
I'm hurting. I can feel my money draining. They take everything I make and you wonder why I'm complaining. I break my neck to make this money, then they just come and take it from me. My wages ain't that great in the first place. I should be paying you nothing. Yeah,
okay. Right into it. Yeah, taxes are way too much for what we get out of what versus what we put in. Yeah. And he's laying it out, and as again, eloquently and painting a lyrical picture.
Paying you nothing, but they keep on coming, and they keep on taking. These motherfuckers go ham on me every time I bring them the bacon. And I wonder what it's for. Ukraine, great funding a war. Have we spent enough yet? Should I guess not? Look, here they come for some more. Fuck me, I'm sore. Sucks being poor. You had the same job for the last 6 years, wasn't struggling before.
Ah, he's got a great point there.
Back when Trump was in office, fuck all the junk that they called him. I never saw any of the shit that people always said he was in the comments. All of it was nonsense. I ain't even trying to ride him either. I'm just saying you gotta admit that shit was fine when he was the leader. It was fine when he was in charge. I never saw bills as high as they are. I never got chills just literally thinking about filling up my car.
I never got chills thinking about filling up my car. Dude, he is spitting some straight truth right here.
Got chills just literally thinking about filling up my car. It shouldn't be that way. I don't care about Russia or Ukraine, but I do care about my own country. Is that insane? I care a lot about all the tons of money that we're paying, because it's mine, not yours, and I'm the one that feels the pain. I get taxed on my fucking ass for every dime I make. It'd be fine if they would spend my money wisely, but no way. It'd be great if they would take it and pay for important shit that benefited you and me, and not just wage wars with it. And
I love how he looks absolutely so uncomfortable delivering this, and it fits it perfectly because, like, you know, Samson delivers bars and he's confident in his shit. He's like doing it because that's how the normal, like, I feel like he's like projecting how normal people would feel when they say this quietly to each other because they're too scared to talk about how shitty Biden's economy is to people. And they all like, oh no, it's actually this is Trump's economy. This has nothing to do with all the money we've wasted in Ukraine.
Did you and me, and not just wage wars with it. And where the fuck are all the liberals? I thought you stood against this shit. I thought the war machine was your enemy. Now you're friends with it? Now you want to go to war? Now you want to fight? Now you want to pick sides in a feud where everyone is white? Now you want to get involved and go and blow a person up? I'm just saying, I'm surprised this altercation ain't diverse enough. No.
It's got a good point. I mean, the U.S. is much better at blowing up brown people, let's be honest.
One deserves this stuff. I just don't believe the tears you weep. Countries where brown people get bombed every day. I don't hear a peep, you fucking hypocrites. Thought the race thing was your shtick. I thought as long as white people were involved, you don't give a shit. Those are your words, not mine. I'm just wondering why. Why do we have endless money for them and none for Hawaii? Why is it?
Ooh, yeah, that's also a great point. Why is aid to Hawaii was it tied to aid to Ukraine? I don't know. These things don't make sense. I would assume it might have something to do with some business dealings and some favor. I doubt Hawaii ever put a certain politician's son on the board of one of their oil firms and gave them a lot of money. Yeah, who knows?
Every time Zelensky needs a loan from someone, we're the only ones that give it to him like we owe him something. We got issues of our own here at home that no one's discussing, and they keep growing cause no one in power is gonna do nothing. We're stuck. How the fuck we gonna help somebody else when we can't even reach inside our own pockets to help ourselves? We could allocate that money to our own people in different ways, to clothe and feed and bathe and let them know it'll be okay. We could definitely do that. Don't tell me it's not that simple. People overcomplicate this and make it some fucking riddle like, yeah, can't just feed everyone. Are you insane? You know how much that costs? Way less than we've sent to Ukraine.
Oh, well done, sir. We can't feed everybody. That would be insane. Do you know how much that would cost? Yeah, less than we spent in Ukraine. That's for sure. Oh, well done.
Know that for sure. You don't have to be a mathematician or a foreign relations expert to figure out that division. You don't have to draw a graph to see it would cost a fraction to solve half of the problems we have and stop them from happening. I'm just saying, what kind of fucking world we living in? So many billions we've given them. When's Europe chipping in? When we gonna start splitting and stirring up the dividends and begin telling other nations it's your turn to lend a hand?
Yeah, that's a really good point too, man. It seems like nobody pays their share either. An interesting thing. It's just U.S.
Listen, I don't think Ukraine deserves any of this, but I also don't think Zelensky is as great as they said he is. I don't believe the media when they blurt shit on their shows. You'd have to be naive to think this dude's as pure as driven snow. No one is, especially when you run a nation, dog. Your morals are compromised the minute that you take the job. So I don't trust Zelensky, Putin, Biden, or anyone. I don't think any of them give a fuck about all us little ones.
No, not at all. That's a very, very good point, sir, that none of them give a shit about any of us. They would be more than happy to have us go away.
Fuck about all us little ones.
Other than the fact that we pay taxes. Although that doesn't even really matter with modern monetary theory. Taxes are just a way for them to make us feel like money is still real.
All the people of Russia, all the people of Ukraine, most of the people of the USA probably feel the same. We don't want this shit, it's only the elites that do. They line their pockets, they profit from this, but not from me and you. Quite the contrary, in fact, we pay for it with our lives and money. They take chunks of everything we make, and soldiers die for nothing, so they can gain some more power and keep their banks fat, and all we get is table scraps. Fuck yeah, it makes me mad.
Yeah, I like that he's showing it. Like, he's projecting that anger. It started nervous, and then now it's just like, ugh. Yeah, no, great job, Samson. This is great.
Fuck yeah, I get upset. We're constantly ignored. Why the fuck I gotta pay for this? I don't want this war. How the Pentagon have $6 billion unaccounted for, but when I do my taxes, I'm afraid to be $1 short. I'm afraid I'll go to jail. I'm afraid I'll do some time if I don't pay you back the money that you wasted. That was mine. I can't keep quiet anymore. It's impossible to shut up. I'm sick and tired of being responsible for all your fuck ups.
Yeah, no, that's a really great point. You know, they could lose $6 billion and nobody even notices, but yeah, you'd be you're a decimal point off on a normal person's taxes, and those armed IRS agents are going to come pay you a visit, especially if you're into wrong think and such.
Fuck ups, but the question is, what we gonna do about it? There's never a plan of action. All we seem to do is shout it, and I'm guilty of it too. Always bitching and complaining, never walking, always talking, always lipping off and saying I'ma do shit, but I don't. And to be honest with you, that's the reason I don't make a lot of songs, and that's the truth. I'm sick of bumping my gums. I'm tired of flapping my jibs. Something needs to be done, and I don't know if rapping is it.
I mean, I think you're helping. I don't think you're adding to the worstness of the situation. I think it's good to have artists speak out because there's not enough artists who do, and really the real pushback would be if people could get more of the artists who do speak out against the system to push into the system and to get on charts and to disrupt all the clown class, the people that are in the system. You could definitely bump that by getting them less streams and plays and shit, and getting some counterculture up in there. It would be great if Samson beat Cardi B. You know what I mean? Because dude deserves to. He's way talented. He's concise. He lays it out, and I realize it's not everybody's flavor. Who knows? I don't know, but please don't quit, Samson. You are a fucking national treasure.
We need a real solution, but we need to get together first, because unless we're all in this as a whole, it'll never work. However, what do I know? I'm just a moron with a pen, but there's power in numbers, and there's more of us than them.
The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged, and nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care.
It's a great George
Good,
Carlin
honest,
quote.
hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on, continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all, at all, at all.
Yeah, click the link in bio. The link to the original video will be down in there. And thank you guys. Samson brought it again, kids. Excited that he's doing this, but hoping that he continues it. And it'd be nice. Maybe, I don't know, take a song off and do something fun. It doesn't. Samson's telling it. I'm like, it does not need to be political for me. That's for sure. Like, I like this kid no matter what he's gonna do, and it could be. It doesn't have to be, dude. If you need like a song or two, I'm just saying. You want to try something different? Like, I don't know, maybe like work with a different producer, hit up Molasses. Who knows? Anyways, this is that's all I got. I'm of course Hickory the Drunk and Unenrollment. Thank you guys for joining me. If you liked the video, please like, share, subscribe. You really want to support, you could join the channel or buy some merch. I'm much free. Just follow me over at Rumble or Gab, as that's where the lifeboats are in case anything ever happens over here. And I will see you all in the next one. Until then, Drunk Magician out. Cheers.